on the LAX.
Oh, Cali?
No doubt, baby. Know we gotta get this paper.
California with my girl, Marlene. Dude just wiped out. They actually got an Iron Man right here, which is my favorite. West Coast, these are the guys we love the most. It's my man right there, playing the drums. When the kids get older and they don't want to hang out, they're like, yeah, put them in boarding school. Put them in boarding school. That's what I'm talking about. One more. What do you do when you lose your job? That's what happens. What do you do when you lose your job? Oh, that's easy. Pick yourself up a crack habit and shit like that. Join us out here on the streets. I don't want to get that crack, but I will help you out that habit. All right. I've been to the depths of hell with bankruptcy, right? I mean, like, I lived in this like Quality Inn. Do they have them out here? It was really bad quality. They bulldozed it down, and like the darkest moments in my life occurred before I met Marlene, and she like took me in like a stray dog into her house, and I was like, whew. But the reason I'm saying that to you is because I want you to realize it's those scars that friggin' make you. It's those scars and adversity that how you respond to that just it totally makes you as a human being and your future. This stuff we're doing is lawful. It's extremely lawful. I believe it'll be, and my mentor Julie believes it'll be in natural science, just like chemistry, just like the sun going up and down every day and gravity. Goal setting. You need a goal, or else if you don't have goals, you're gonna work for someone else with goals that exploit you. All right, like have goals. Self-monitoring, second pillar, like science-based pillar. Goal setting, self-monitor, like just like you know how when you write down your list for the day, or you use a G-task and you scratch it out. Doesn't it feel good when you scratch it out? Self-monitoring is goal setting, and self-monitoring is reinforcing itself. Self-monitoring makes it salient that you're making progress. Reciprocal friggin' feedback, like everything, your relationship to your employees that you work with, getting real, authentic, genuine feedback, not like, oh, everything's great. I ask people, they come in my office and I'm like, I've learned to get some thicker skin, and I ask them, I'm like, what's something I could do different? Like, usually they don't tell me. But you know what one hack works? I say, what's something other people think I should do different? It's interesting. Use that. Goal setting, self-monitoring, reciprocal feedback, and then look, people just need to be, I call it pay for performance, but it could be anything for performance. Don't just reward and reinforce things that are passing time. All right, so we had a good presentation today at the Latino ABA. Some good discussion. It's pretty cool just looking at the rock layers here. You can see years and years of wear and tear. And there's my house. No, just kidding. I'm taking a jog. Actually, more like a slow-paced walk. Just to try to stay in shape. It's really hardest for me to stay on schedule with my regimens of working out and meditating and just doing these different rituals when we're away. But I try to force it. I have to get out of my comfort zone a little and force it to be healthy.
Yeah, I got lots of write-ups. All of a sudden, I got written up for being on a picket line, and then
that's not legal.
It was illegal, yeah.
So, what were some of the things that you started to bring up that were concerns that all of a sudden they cracked down on you for?
Well, I was doing similar thing to workers here. We just wanted a fair process to organize a union, free from harassment and intimidation, and but we talked about a lot of issues. You know, a lot of people did get raises when I spoke out.
So some people benefited from it when you did.
Yeah, everyone
but not you.
Except me and a few of my coworkers were fired, but everybody else we all got raises, even me. Before I was fired.
Oh shit! Now, what's an example of something they did that was harassment or intimidation? A specific example that you remember?
Well, for me, I remember I was talking to a coworker of mine, and the owner of my hotel, Shore Hotel in Santa Monica, went up and talked to him, and then he didn't talk to me for a few hours, and eventually he came up to me and told me the owner had told him if he kept talking to me, he would fire him.
So they told people they weren't allowed to even speak to you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.